Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Rob Pelinka said LeBron James was trash talking Bronny. Let's take a listen to what Rob had to say about this scrimmage, about this practice.
Maybe the challenge is on Bronny when, like in our pickup game, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, he got switched on to LeBron, and LeBron took him baseline and up and under off the glass, and the words exchanged afterwards were probably more challenging than anything else.
What if LeBron hit a baseline jump on hit a jump on like, you can't F with me?
Yeah, I mean, that's what's gonna happen, you know.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry.
All is fair.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, LeBron.
Yeah. Listen, all is fair in love and war, especially once you touch that court. All bet you're not my son.
I'm talking about Bronny.
Bronny. Oh man, he finna get that work every time. Bronny finna get that work every time. You know, Bron don't play, but once you touch that hardwood, son or not, you finna get that work.
I definitely don't know. For sure.
Not taking it easy on you. Man, I could imagine.
I was going to dunk on my brother had he not moved out the way. In a pickup game, I definitely was.
Letting it fly, huh?
What? But he was smart. He was smart enough to realize, nah.
You got out the way.
Yeah. It is amazing.
I mean, that's going to
Can you imagine, Ocho? Just imagine you playing football.
Right.
You a wide receiver and your son a DB. Or you a DB and your son a wide receiver. You an offensive lineman, your son a defensive line.
Ooh, that's dope.
I don't know if it's possible in the NFL.
No, it's a difficult.
You can probably do it. Obviously, you can do it in basketball because LeBron, this is his first time. You can do it in baseball. We saw Griffey Sr. and Griffey Jr. You can do it in hockey. The Hulls, Brett and Bobby, but not football. You can't. It's too physical.
Can't last long.
The last 24 years. I mean, LeBron didn't play. Nah, hell no. And then, like I said, you have to have a kid early on, early enough. But the thing is, with football, you got to go at least 3 years. Baseball, unless you come out the draft. The thing was, Griffey was the number 1 overall pick, and he didn't spend a whole lot of time in the minors. So he right on up. And maybe if he'd have spent an extra time in the minors, it would have never happened. But I think the Rangers, they released him so he'd have an opportunity to play with his son with the Mariners. Because I think that's kind of how it happened. It wasn't like his dad was already on the Mariners. I think he got released or something like that. That they I think it was the Rangers that did it. I remember having a conversation with Griffey a couple of years ago. Is that how? I think that's what happened.
Well, every time you mention baseball, I always think about my days when I was with the Marlins in '97.
That's what happened.
Have been a nice DH.
The Rangers, I think they traded him to the Mariners, or they released him so he could go sign or something like that. But it was a way to go. Now it's time, Ocho, for one of our favorite segments of the day, Q and A.
Q and A. Wait, what time is it?
Almost 10 o'clock.
Over there. Yeah, my flight 6 a.m. I gotta wake this one up, pack her stuff. Man, it's hell over here, boy.
Brandon the Holloman said, I've been waiting on y'all since Tuesday. Your own words. 2 things can be true. Joe B played well against Washington and he lost. Did Bron play well in the 18 finals? When he dropped 50, dropped 51. And yes, a no will suffice. Ocho, what do you think? Shout out Dublin, Georgia. What up? Lawrence County. That's what's up.
Oh.
Right on 16. I used to stop at the McDonald's in Dublin. And the VA hospital is also in Dublin. My grandfather was in the military, and so he always went to the VA hospital in Dublin. And so we would always stop in Dublin at that McDonald's right there. That was also a drop-off point Me and my son's mom she would like drive him halfway. She'd drive to Dublin. I would drive to pick him up and bring him home, bring him to my grandmother's house when my mom was in town if she didn't stop in and pick him up. So, yes, Brandon, two things can be true. Bron did play well in the 18 finals, but boy, I sure wish JR, because I hate it, Brandon. Let me tell you why I hate it. Because we robbed of that great moment. JR lost track of the time. He thought they had a lead when.
Oh, this moment we went like this,
and he didn't shoot the basketball. But yeah, two things can absolutely be true. I think the difference is like LeBron. I don't know if LeBron could have played any better than what he played. But at the end, like the quarterback position is like the red zone were the only issues that I had. Is that they went 2 for 4 and the other team went 3 for 3. And you understand in situations like that how the game is going to shape out. You're like, damn, man, they just went down. Oh, that's a rookie. And they just went down there with ease and scored on us. Like, okay. Damn, he did it again. Uh-oh. Ocho, I got to get on my horse now. Yeah. Kicking field goals is not going to be enough because you see that your defense isn't holding up to par. But you know what, Brandon? You're absolutely right. Bron did play well enough, but you know what? Just didn't get it done. Damn. Not that we was going to win that game. That was just one game. They weren't going to win the series. They were not beating Golden State. Even if they won game one, they weren't beating them 3 more times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very disappointing. I saw that spoon, Teresa Weatherspoon. She was a WNBA player, unbelievable player. She got terminated today from the Chicago Sky. I don't understand that decision. I don't know what they were expecting. Angel got injured late in the season. Look, I think it's a blessing and a curse because sometimes you look at Caitlin Clark got her team. Bro, that's different. You can't judge your team's success by somebody else's success. I can't look at me and say, well, because such and such did this, I'm a failure. Their success is not indicative, is not reflective on me, Ocho. Two things. I mean, like, damn, man, Gronk was better than you. Okay, Gronk is better than me. Kelsey, whomever you say, but it doesn't minimize what I've done. So I don't get that decision. I don't understand it. I thought she was doing a great job. 1 year, I don't know what they expected. Y'all expect them to be the number 1 seed, to beat the Aces, beat the Liberty. I mean, I don't really know what you were expecting. What was the expectations when you gave her the job this year? What was the expectations? And I can assure you, she would have not left the New Orleans Pelicans in her role if she knew she was only going to get 1 year to try to turn this thing around.
Yes, that's messed up. That's messed up for sure.
Yeah, it is. I don't get it.